Hello, hello. If anybody out there lives near a farm like I do, it is apple picking time. This season has begun, and all the different varieties of apples smell so wonderful that I am so happy to share with you a recipe today, one that you don't have to work for. Um, it is National Apple Dumpling Day. And usually, those of you who know me know that I'll stick apples right on top of muffin tins, put them in the oven just like that, just bare apples, and I will wait until the heat makes the skin just burst open with the juices flowing, and just break them apart with my spoon, smush in some some cinnamon and brown sugar, and have naturally hot applesauce just right from the apple skin. But today we're gonna get a little bit more fancy. So get out there, get your favorite apples, smell them. They're delicious. You can even mix different colors together to make better flavors if you like, as you like. Some of my favorites are Sunshine and Apple Crisp out there. They just smell amazing. And so for an apple dumpling recipe, you're going to need 1.5 cups of sugar. You're going to need 1 cup of water, 4 tablespoons of butter, and a half teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Dough for a double crusted pie. I'll tell you how to make that too in just a minute. And 6 small to medium apples peeled and cored. My mom usually would take 2 red to 1 green or 2 red to 1 yellow. I love yellow personally, they're my favorite. Other than what I've already mentioned. I just love apples. First, let's make the dough. It's for a double crust pie. Combine 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour and a half teaspoon of salt. Cut in 1 cup of cold butter until it's crumbly. Gradually add 1/3 to 2/3 cup of ice water, tossing with a fork until the dough holds together when pressed. Divide the dough in half. Shape each into a disc. Wrap and refrigerate for 1 hour. Now while that's cooling in the refrigerator, let's get on to our inner part of the pie. Directions. You're going to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Place 1 cup of sugar, water, 3 tablespoons of butter, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon in a saucepan. Bring it to a boil. Boil it for 3 minutes, then remove it from the heat, mixing the remaining 1/2 cup of sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of the cinnamon together. Next, on a lightly floured surface, roll the dough out into 21 by 14 inch rectangle, cut it into 6 squares, place an apple on each square, like the whole apple. I think core it first so you don't have the seeds and the little stems in there. Get that out. And then fill the center of each apple with 4 teaspoons of the sugar mixture and a half teaspoon of the butter. And now moisten the edges of the crust with water. Bring up the corners over the apples, pinching the edges to seal it all together. Now place these in an ungreased, say 13 by 9 inch baking dish. Pour the syrup around the apples. Bake until golden brown. The apples are tender, about 45 minutes. Serve warm. Chef tip, if you're looking for something a little bit different, you can actually add orange juice in around the apples if you want. I would dilute it with a little bit of water first. And voila! Bon appetit, everybody. Happy National Apple Dumpling Day. Get out there and get some apples.